Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream of Overwatch 2. It's actually the last game of the regular season here for this Reivers just team in general.
Yeah, we'll be revisiting our first matchup of the Overwatch season with Pratt.
Yeah. So tonight we got me, Aidan, and I'm here
and
with
me,
Jade.
Jade, yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, it's the last regular season game that we will be streaming, that we'll be playing in general. This is the final for most teams. This is the end of week 7 for Overwatch. Here it's the end of week 6. They had to have a delay of that first week just because of Overwatch 2 issues. And then playoffs will be starting up here the 28th.
Yes, the 28th here.
Yeah. So next week will be a total break for Thanksgiving and everything, and just for the league to get set up for playoffs. And then we'll be coming in strong Monday, the 28th, with Rocket League and I think Vanguard. I think every team has made it to playoffs in their respective division.
Yes, and you should absolutely follow the Twitch channel. That way you can get notified of when we go live and when these playoff games start, because there will be a lot of them.
There's going to be a lot.
And it's going to be a fun couple weeks when playoffs do start.
And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be intense. I know that we've got gunfights are on Thursdays, I believe. I think there's some discrepancies with some scheduling, so it's going to be a little bit sporadic. We'll have some streams maybe on Sundays, I think, or those would be hosted by the NJCAAE, so we wouldn't be doing those.
No, none of our playoffs are going to be hosted by the NJC, and none of them are going to be on the weekends.
Really? I thought the gunfight one was on Sundays.
Gunfight will be Thursday, December 1st, and Thursday, December 8th, if we make it to the championship.
Gotcha, alrighty. I thought there were some. I know that there are some on Sunday.
I know Gunfight's not one.
Gotcha, alrighty. I think Mario Kart might be.
I know Mario Kart for their playoff game starts on December 2nd.
Yeah, I know I think there's some the 11th, though, is what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure. We'll be plugging it no matter what, though.
Starting the week of the 28th, it's gonna be a very busy week.
Yep.
And there'll be a lot to watch. So if you want, you can also sub to the Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime membership, you can actually get some Twitch Prime, so you can get that for free. We've got emotes. We just sent them in chat.
We got the Bald Damien. We got the Lego Bandit. And all the school ones. Like you said, if you got Twitch Prime, you can link it with your Twitch, or if you got Amazon Prime, you can link it with Twitch, and you get a free sub every month. And we'd love to have that sub. Do you know what we're at for subs, Bill? Or
Dan?
What's our sub count right now?
We're at 15 subs.
15 alrighty.
We need 10 more for our next sub point.
I think all of those subs are coming from both me and Alex's mom.
We got a follower. We're at 184. We were at 183 when we started.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go.
So let's see if we can get to 190 today.
Yeah, I'd be able to. Yeah. I know we got some Trinity Valley players that are supposedly going to be watching.
Yeah, hi Trinity Valley, if you're here. Happy that you're here.
Yeah.
Follow.
Like we said, we touched on it just a little bit before talking about more playoffs. I think every team is in playoffs. We've got some strong teams going into the playoffs. Rocket League and Vanguard. I think Vanguard's a maybe. I think we're still waiting to finalize that one, but those two could be in for sure. Tuesdays is what is it? Tuesday. Halo's definitely in. We're the 2 seed currently in the group. And then Wednesdays for Smash. You lucked in on Smash.
I lucked out. I lucked out for Smash.
Lucked in technically.
Reflex Zuro, yo.
Yeah, with the first time chat. Let's go. You just barely with how they calculate stuff. They just barely let you into the playoffs.
I didn't get to play my last match. It was a forfeit. So it was all up to luck at that point. I'm like, I could go any way.
All the Trinity Valley guys are watching. Alrighty. Gotta make it fun for them.
Make them follow.
Yeah.
Come on, Reflex.
Have them gift subs.
Yeah,
come
Reflex.
on.
Make them follow. Come on. Gotta get to 190.
Yeah. We're at 184.
We can get 6 more. That's like the whole team.
Come on.
It's easy. They got Twitch.
Yeah, get the coaches
to follow. They play Overwatch.
Yeah.
And then did everyone else for Smash make it in?
I believe Keller is in. Maverick, we have to wait because his game got rescheduled for today.
Gotcha.
So we will know later for Smash who all is in later today just because of that reschedule. So.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Is he teetering on that 4th spot?
I believe he might be teetering on that 4th spot. I don't know his bracket that well, just because there's been a lot of reschedules for his bracket. So.
Gotcha. And then we go into Mario Kart, where you and I are both 7-0. Top of our groups.
Three of our Mario Kart players are fully undefeated.
Yeah,
and you're looking at 2 of them. So.
I know. Yeah, there's 2 of them right here for Mario Kart. We're looking to go for that ring on that one.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we've got a good shot.
Ooh,
and it looks like we're going into the match. Alrighty. So map 1 looks like
Midtown.
Not because it will be push. I believe. What is it? Is it Nepal for game 6 or for week 6? I think it's Nepal. I think it is Nepal. I think we will be going into Nepal for game 1. It's control. And so, for anyone who doesn't know and tuning in week 6, which I would hope you'd know by this point, that if they've tuned in for all 6 weeks, I hope they know how the games work. But for control, there's one central point that both teams vie for control of, and after 100 seconds of occupying it, is when the capture of it will be complete. And once they hit that, they'll get a round win. It's the first to 2 out of a 3-round match on the map.
So it looks like Kaylee's not in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like we will see a deviation from the normal team setup. We'll be bringing in one of the substitute players in. Jake Bluehound will be subbing in for Key Lime.
Yeah, who normally plays support. So I'm actually wondering who will play support.
I do also want to point out too. It looks that the team composition seems to be Floggy on tank, Silent Storm and Mavo on DPS, which normally Mavo is a support.
Yeah.
And it looks like Temperance and Bluehound will be the supports. So
which we also don't see Temperance on support.
No, he is a very good support.
But we've only
seen him on DPS because he was needed for that role.
So. All right. Yep, it is Nepal.
Mm-hmm. So yes, it looks like I was right, I believe. So we will have Floggy on tank, the Orisa, not surprising there. Silent Storm will be playing the Tracer, it looks like. Mavo will be playing the Ashe. Temperance, we don't know yet, and Bluehound will be on the Baptiste, and it looks like we are going back to the lobby. So we'll see what happens here. I think what they might have done is it might have been the skin thing. I know that there's an option in the custom games to make it so that way the skins are automatically put to the default skins, because the ruling in our league is that you have to have the default skins. You can't use other skins. I'm thinking that's the issue. Yes, the thing's gone. The drop-down bar's gone. That was what it was. So, most of them are already following. Gotcha.
Well, that's most, not all. So
yeah, exactly. There we go.
Well, I mean, come on,
those
guys.
Rest of them to follow. So we will see Floggy on the Orisa, Silent Storm on Tracer, Mabo on Ashe, Temperance on the Zenyatta, and Bluehound on the Baptiste. Temperance, I should have assumed that Temperance would have been on the Zenyatta. He's like a hardcore Zen main, so that makes 100% sense. Kind of curious if anyone can make a basket here.
Yeah. Oh,
wow! Jake just going and trying to disrupt the basketball. I see how it is. Not even gonna let him get it. Alrighty.
We're still going for the basket.
I'm laughing at chat.
Oh wait,
they hit it. They hit it. They hit the basket.
That's,
oh my God.
That's huge. That's a huge pog.
Yeah, I heard the little air horn of it. So, first fight coming up here. Looks like the enemy team has a Sojourn. Makes sense. She is very, very strong in the meta right now. She didn't get any nerfs in this balance patch that they got a few days ago, so it's very surprising. So we'll see Reinhardt, Reaper, Sojourn. So far, I haven't had a look at their supports. It looks like a Mercy and a Moira for supports for Pratt. Zenyatta's Discord Orbs on Reinhardt, and there will be a kill onto the enemy Reinhardt. Foggy will also get a kill on the Mercy. Blue Hound will go down to the Reaper, but it looks like that's going to be a first fight win here for the Reavers. Foggy with, I think, 3 of those final blows.
Yeah, and a team kill.
And that's a good look at ult percentage here, too. It looked like we can see Foggy right now about halfway to her ult. And it seems like Mavo was already about 75 towards that Bob. So we'll see player number 6 come into this next fight, probably.
Yeah, no cap.
No cap indeed. Alright, so they're going to take the high ground here with the Reinhardt just holding the shield. We'll see if Sojourn can get any headshots off. Sojourn is such a lethal character. It's crazy how powerful she is. Oh, and the Reinhardt's completely separated from his team. Silent Storm's going to get a pulse bomb kill onto the enemy Moira. That's kind of surprising. She must have not had Fade or anything. The Immortality Field is going to go down for Blue Hound by the enemy Sojourn, but not really too big of an issue there. There's not much of a fight left here off of this second fight with the Reinhardt and both the Moira and Reinhardt going down. There's just not much left alive for Pratt to be able to do anything. That Reinhardt's probably going to fall again. He looks to be already really low. Foggy's just in there holding, just pushing up really far. She's actually going to get a Terra Surge kill onto the enemy Moira. Sojourn will fall, Reaper will fall, and that's going to be another team kill, effectively at least, for the Reavers. And they're already at 70% here. This is going to be last fight for round 1.
Last push here for Pratt. It's going to be if they can get point and hold it.
Yeah, and it looks like, it looks like Zenyatta's Transcendence is online currently. Is she going to get Javelin off the map? Oh my gosh. The Mercy almost finds a Javelin to the side of the skull, but not going to. Silent Storm really aggressive here against this enemy Sojourn. So Sojourn's completely separated from the team. Tempered's going in hard. He's going to fight to kill the Moira. He's just going to, he's going to use Transcendence on himself to keep him alive. But Pratt's already down 2. They have to touch the point here. 99, 100. They did manage to get a last second touch by the Reinhardt. Mercy's going to use her Guardian Angel to try to keep Rhino alive. There's going to be a kill onto the Baptista Blue Hound, but I don't think it's going to be enough here for Pratt. They can't get in, and that's going to be the Reavers with a round win, 100-0 on Nepal.
Yeah, they held point really well.
Don't get hit.
Dialects don't get hit. Yeah, of course.
That is, I mean, that's how you win. Just don't get hit.
Objective number 1, don't get hit.
Yeah. Can't take damage if you, just avoid all the shots.
I'm gonna see if they can make a basket here. Actually,
you know what? I think that's what got them the 100-0.
That's true.
Was
that's
the fact
true.
that they managed to score a basket.
Mavo just hitting the basket out of.
Wow. Not even gonna let him try again. Can't believe it.
So rude. Oh man.
I think
some funny dirty plays. Just the teabag on the basketball.
Sorry. For me, it's just really funny seeing the Junkrat grenade hit it, and it just have the little tiniest level momentum.
We're at 185.
185
right.
follows.
Up one more.
Let's get 5 more here, guys. Go ahead and follow.
Very glad that Foggy saw that. The Reinhardt just charged in right off the bat. Oh, and there's already going to be a kill. Silent Storm's going to find the enemy Mercy. Foggy really low, though. This would be a huge kill for Pratt to find. She's going to get the Immortality Field from Blue Hound. It's going to keep her alive, and that's going to be 2 kills from Silent Storm onto this Pratt team. A third one's going to be found by Temperance onto the enemy Reaper. Silent Storm trying to get the Lucio kill. Can he find it? He's not going to be able to yet. Lucio's not... Silent Storm's not giving up. And Lucio is one shot. Silent Storm just can't find the final hit. But they gave him 90% to his ult already.
Yeah, that was a huge ult farm right there.
Yeah, and so the Reavers got the first round, the first fight win and a cap. Oh, Mavo with the kill onto the enemy Moira. 2 kills for Silent Storm with the pulse bomb. That's a fight win again for the Reavers just instantly. 1 single ultimate used there with that pulse bomb. He's already 20% almost to another one. And that's just an instant sweep there for the Reavers against Pratt in that fight.
We're seeing some parkour here by Silent Storm.
And so, yeah, Reavers already a third of the way done with this current point.
Cheese caster?
I'm a fan of like Gouda.
Gouda?
So Gouda's pretty good. I know you're vegan, so
yeah,
you
vegan
probably haven't
cheese?
had too many
any vegan cheese is pretty good.
Alright, Froggy's gonna take the front line. Ooh, Mavo's gonna get very low from that Sojourn. However, Silent Storm's gonna find a kill onto the enemy Brig. We're going to see if he can get a kill on the Sojourn. Doesn't look like it yet, but Mavo's going to find a kill on the enemy Reaper. So that's going to be 2 down for Pratt. Ooh, Silent Storm just barely able to shoot around the Winston and find Mercy from Pratt. So there'll be 3 down for this Pratt team already. Once again, the Reavers are just holding this, like, it's just insane how good they're holding this right now.
Yeah, and we're seeing Pratt come out with just a different loadout every time, it feels like.
They just haven't been able to find something that works. And that, oh man, if that amplification matrix was able to get any value, that would have been big. Junkrat bombs through that. It's like 100 or like 240 damage. It's crazy. It's basically a one-tap. Terra Surge gonna get him pulling forward. Gonna find the kill on the Mercy. And the Brig's very low too for Pratt. We're gonna see a Javelin off the edge maybe? No, that's just gonna be a full swipe for the Reavers, and we didn't even realize it. That's gonna be game.
Oh yeah.
So the Reavers are gonna take the win on Nepal against Pratt, 200-0.
Yeah, they held extremely well. They were just, yeah.
That
was a good round, Armorian.
Yeah. So coming into this next game, what do you think? What do you want to see from Pratt? You know, try to handle this this Reaver squad.
For Pratt, I think they just got to find a solid tank. It seems like they're changing up their tank a lot, and nothing can quite push well.
Yeah, I think I agree.
From what they've seen,
just gotta stick with it and actually get those ultimates online.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you know, game 1 of that was the last game 1 we'll have of the regular season.
Yeah.
And so, like we said in the pregame, for anyone who's just tuning in now, this was our last game of the regular season with Overwatch 2 here. We'll be going into playoffs come the 28th of November. Yeah. It's right down there. Right there. We'll have a break next week. We'll be taking next week off for Thanksgiving and just let every team get ready for the playoffs, and then we'll be coming in strong with, I think, every single team going into Monday.
Yeah, so go ahead and give us a follow. That way you can stay up to date on notifications for when we do start streaming all of our playoff games, because we'll have a lot of them coming up on the week of the 28th.
Yeah, so, and don't forget to sub to the Twitch as well. It's $5 a month. And if you got Twitch Prime, it's a free sub every month. So just give us a sub, and then. Also, don't forget to follow the Twitter. I know we plug that a little bit. I have a Western
there is
Esports
a Twitter after next week.
There isn't, or there is.
Have you seen what's going on with Twitter?
Dude.
No. Oh, Twitter itself.
Twitter's a mess right now.
It's imploding.
Yeah. Follow us while you can.
Yeah. Who knows if we'll have it. You'll never know if we'll actually be the right one, because anyone can buy a verification mark now. So
I actually think they took that away because
did they?
It was a terrible idea.
It's an awful idea that you can buy a verification mark.
Looks like Reflex Zora saying, "Hey yo, kill the loose." I'm guessing that's when the Tracer, Silent Storm was going up against the enemy team loose.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was a very funny encounter, just seeing the two of them go.
Yeah, and it's a different look that we've seen from the Reavers. I know they're we faced Pratt back in week 1. It was
sorry.
So yeah. Don't pay attention to the chat there. But I know the Reavers beat Pratt 3-0 or 2-0, I think, in the regular season, back in week 1 for Overwatch. So I know they're trying to mix some stuff up to try to get a good feel for a team comp coming into the playoffs, and just finding out stuff that they're able to flex to in case somebody's gone or can't make it.
It's always good just to have that backup. And seeing Temperance on Zenyatta, that's the first time we've seen a Zenyatta from our Reavers team. And it's the first time we also have seen a Tracer.
Yeah, it's the first time for a lot of things. I know, so this recent patch that just came out, there's some big nerfs. Zarya got her bubbles reduced. It used to be 2.5 seconds, now it's down to 2 seconds. And the duration for coming back is now from 10 to 11. And so that's a big difference in terms of Zarya. And then with Genji, which Silent Storm played a lot, his ammo count went from 30 to 24, and then his damage, I believe, went down as well. So he's a little bit less damage potential for Genji. And so Silent Storm's definitely trying to figure something out.
What's up?
And we're gonna see.
Got some subs.
Ooh, heck yeah!
Alrighty.
Who subbed?
Who knows? They gotta plug in the chat.
Subs in the game.
Oh! Well, this... Yeah.
Yes, we did. I was about to point that out. So we're going to see Fwagi come out, and Silent Storm's going to go in on tank. Now, I actually do believe, both for Silent Storm and Temperance, their actual main roles, I believe Silent Storm, air quotes, mains tank, and Temperance, I know, is a support main. So yeah, we'll see Silent Storm here on tank with the Winston. Temperance is going to try out the Hanzo. Keylime's going to be in on the Kiriko. KC 2003 CT, Caden, he'll be in on DPS with Reaper, and Mav's going to be in on support again with the Ana.
Yeah. We usually see Mav on Lucio, so seeing his Ana with a beach ball. Okay.
Oh, we got a bit. Let's go.
Thank you, Reflex Zura, for the 1 bit.
For the 1 bit. Let's go. That is like a quarter of a cent.
And Jack, hi Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Hey Jack, how you doing? Alrighty, we'll see what happens here. Actually, I didn't even notice. We no longer have a Winston. We have a Reinhardt now.
Oh, well, but they have a Winston.
They have a Winston, yeah. So Pratt seems to have a Pharah Mercy Winston Junkrat Lucio. Okay. Ooh! And the Pharah is actually going to find 2 direct rocket hits onto Mabo, and Winston's going to go down. I honestly say, I would think that, okay, well, the Reavers had better value. However, we're going to see a 4v3 now. Pratt's going to lose their main tank, but the Reavers are going to lose a lot more. And so, that's going to be a team wipe for Pratt. Alrighty. And so, I'm actually kind of...
Thank you for the 1 bit, Reflex Zura.
So I'm actually quite surprised to see a little bit of Reinhardt here, because Reinhardt, he's very fun. Don't get me wrong. He's such a fun tank to play. He kind of sucks. In the whole scheme of things, he's not good. And so I can kind of see trying to make him work here for Silent Storm. I don't see it coming out. Ooh, and Keylime's gonna find a kill onto the Junkrat of Pratt. So Pratt's gonna be down at DPS. Casey's gonna be on top of that Winston with a Reaper, and so that's gonna hurt a lot. Ooh, the Pharah's gonna find some direct shots onto Keylime while she's stuck in the Junkrat trap, but a team fight's gonna come out for the Reavers, and so they're gonna start getting TS1 to start pushing their wall.
And it does look like the Silent Storm, as Reinhardt does have his ult.
Ooh, so we're gonna see a shatter. We're gonna see if he can get a big shatter off. You know, a good value for it probably would be hitting 2 and cleaning up those kills for sure. But we'll see if he can get any more than that. Temperance is gonna be on the ash, trying to see any shots. That Lucio's a bit tricky and can't seem to hit anything off of her. Ooh, right around the corners of the Junkrat. Silent Storm's gonna be onto that Junkrat. Not gonna find a kill on him, but he will get a swing. And the Sigma of Pratt is actually gonna find a kill onto Keylime. The Immortality Field's gonna come down because both the Barrage and the Riptire are gonna come out from Pratt. So both DPS ults are down. Looks like 2 members of the Reaver squad are gonna fall. It'll be KC and Keylime. Temperance trying to find a kill, not gonna be able to find anything on that Pharah. She's just getting pocketed by Mercy. Bob, player number 6, is here though. He's gonna come out and play. The Protection Zuzu from Keylime's gonna find Temperance to keep him alive for now. That would have been a big shatter. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna find 3 members of Pratt. He will find a kill onto the Junkrat. He's gonna see if he can get any more. The Sigma for Pratt's gonna fall, and that's gonna be a full team wipe for the Reavers with a singular ultimate used. And he's already at 40%.
Y'all best watch our game or I'm gonna cry. Oh, we'll watch your game for sure.
Yeah, so that's actually, that's huge. The Reavers use a singular ultimate to win that whole team fight. He already is halfway back to that ultimate. And Ryan has one of the fastest charging ults just in the game in general with Shatter. And it's such an impactful ult, so. And we're gonna see the Kitsune Rush come out for the Reavers. It's gonna lose a little bit of impact onto Silent Storm with the Reinhardt, but he's already gonna find 2. He's gonna find 3. 3 of the Pratt squad already gonna fall to Silent Storm, and that's gonna be another team wipe for the Reavers. Silent Storm and Casey just coming up with all the kills. The Kitsune Rush really assisting there, and we'll see TS1 do his butt scratch here as the Reavers capture this first goal.
Yeah, it seems like the Reavers found their groove with this squad setup, so.
Yeah. Dynamite, see if it can get any hits. It's not going to hit anyone. They just stay away from it, which just makes sense. One thing I would like to see the Reavers do here a little bit is push up a little bit further. You know, they don't need to all 5 be on this bot. Sigma's going to use his ultimate. The Immortality Field's going to come out a little bit early, but Pratt doesn't drop it before they fall, so everyone's going to stay alive. Shatter's going to instantly find a kill on the Mercy. There's going to be 2 falling for... we're going to find a massive bit of trade, actually. I think it's just Temperance and Silent Storm up. Silent Storm gonna fall, but it's just tanks. It's a 1v1 tank battle right now between Iowa Western and Pratt. And it looks like Sigma's gonna back off. So Ryan's on the Reinhardt's just gonna get a little bit of extra progress by himself. The issue here is if he can't get out. If he can't get out, this is a huge stagger and a huge misplay by the Reavers. It does look, however, like he's able to get out and back up with his group and get topped off on healing. So Silent Storm, those extra few meters are going to help, and he didn't fall, so no loss here from the Reavers. I'm going to imagine that, yeah, it looks like Casey's going to go in. He's going to find 2. He's going to find the Mercy at least. Yes, he will find 1. Can he get the Lucio? No, he's going to get the Lucio low. Bob, player number 6, is going to come out, will get the Reaper, and the rest of the Pratt team is going to fall here to the Reavers squad. And so that'll be the 3rd team kill for the Reavers, and they're coming up to this completion real quick.
Yeah, they're just moving it up, and like you said, I think they can push a little harder. They don't need everyone on robot here.
Yeah, they really need to take some space. I think that's one. Ooh, no hits on that fire strike. That would have been a big chunk of damage. So this, like I said, this doubles it. So
17 viewers, we're still at 185 followers.
Oh, come on, guys! Let's get some followers. Let's try to get to that 190 goal today. Come on,
we're only 5 away. So yeah, you know, if you're not following us already, don't forget to hit that follow button. It's free, unlike subbing. And so Junkrat from Pratt will find a kill on the Mabel and the Baptiste. So and the Kitsune Rush will come out for the Reavers. The one thing here that I like to see with the Reinhardt and the Reinhardt and the Kiriko, right? Oh my gosh, Temperance with 3. He's actually gonna find 2 with the dynamite. That's crazy. Silent Storm gonna go in just swinging his hammer onto the Sigma. He will find the kill, and the Reavers have turned a fight loss back around into a complete win because of the plays from Temperance. And that's, I mean, Pratt has to recover. This is turned into a win from Pratt to last fight. Keylime is a little bit behind with the Kiriko, but she has Swift Step. She can just teleport. Yep. The Junkrat Riptire will come out. Casey knows where he is. He's going to find the kill on before he can come out of that Riptire. And the Riptire, I don't think, even finds a kill. No, it will. It will find 2. And that will be 3 kills for Pratt and none for the Reavers because that res just comes through. Caden's going to get Casey here. Will get staggered a little bit, not too far. And so that'll be a fight win from Pratt. The Reavers should all get this fast spawn here, though. On push, once you capture that, that first point, you get an accelerated spawn point to kind of help you, so you're not so far back. And so
we are seeing Maverick change to Lucio here, probably for that speed boost.
Oh yeah, and that's his. This is his main, and we'll see. Sunstorm already pick up 2 kills here against this Pratt squad. Player number 6, the Bob's gonna come out. We'll find a Reaper kill, and Temperance will also find the Sigma, and Mavo's gonna boop the other Lucio for the final blow on him. The funny thing about boop, it does like 30 damage.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, just barely able to finish him off. He's got like no health. He had like no health left, so I'll finish him up. And Silent Storm with this shatter here. If he hits a good shatter, this is last fight. He's gonna go in for it. He's gonna hit both supports, I think. He's gonna get the Mercy right off the bat. The Sigma's gonna be falling too. He's not gonna die yet, but he will fall down to the shatter. Casey gonna come in, gonna find the Lucio kill with his Beyblade for the Death Blossom, and that's gonna be a team fight win for the Reavers. I think this is just a win in general now for the Reavers.
Yeah.
I think this is it. I don't think Pratt can get out. Maybe the Lucio can come out and touch. I don't think he can do enough. There will be 3 from Pratt here to recontest the bot on this last push. Can the Reavers stop them though and complete cap this and push? Protection Zuzu is gonna come out onto the Reinhardt. He's low. The Death Blossom's gonna come out. Mavo tries to go for the Death Blossom. Oh. He loses the beat. He loses beat to the Death Blossom. That's a huge, huge win for Pratt there. Junkrat's gonna fall down to the Dynamite, but yeah, Mercy Res comes online and it picks him back up, so no issue there. But yeah, oh my gosh, losing beat there from Lucio. such a huge kill for Pratt. I understand what he was trying to do there. I get it. You're already 2 down though. Like, there's no point to use beat there when you can just save it for next fight. Riptire is gonna come out. That's gonna find 2. I'm gonna guess now it's gonna find 2. They're split. They might only actually find 1. I might lie there. It will just find 1. It will find Key Lime. There will be a kill on to the Lucio from Casey as well, though. So we'll see if the Reavers can do anything. Forward spawn's deactivated for the Reavers, so it's gonna take Key Lime even longer to get back. Silent Storm, he could hit that shatter. He shouldn't, and he doesn't. He holds on to it. A very good play by him.
There's also only 18 seconds left on the clock, so this is the Pratt here has to stay on robot for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Reavers can just completely disengage. Oh my gosh, 2 kills. Player number 6, Bob's gonna come out. Temperance is gonna find 3 off just by himself against against Pratt. And the double kill from the shatter, and that's it. That's it. There's no coming back from this for Pratt. That's gonna be a win for the Reavers. They're gonna go 2-0. And is that game, or do we have another map? I don't remember. We didn't stream last week, so I can't remember.
3 games.
There's 3 games because it's a best of 5.
It's a best of 5. Okay. So yeah, the Reavers, they're gonna come away with a win there.
Yeah.
Not a full cap. Very, very close to a full cap though.
You know, saying about Reinhardt? Yeah, I didn't say anything about Reinhardt.
He didn't.
Right?
I did. Statistically, Reinhardt is not a good tank. He's a very fun tank. Don't get me wrong. I love playing Reinhardt. However, currently with how Overwatch 2 is set up, there's just not a lot of value from Reinhardt. He is very fun. I will continue saying that he is very, very fun though. Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised the Reavers stuck with the Reinhardt the whole time. It seemed to be working very, very well, though. And they were able to find a lot of value out of it, which is very good.
Yeah. And remember that this is the last...
that was the last game 2 of the regular season.
Game 2 of the regular season.
25,
25 damage. Okay.
I knew it was in between 20 and 30. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, so last game 2 of the regular season, the Reavers will win it. And like I said, they basically full capped the map, and Pratt was just never able to push past that first capture zone on push. So we will be seeing a hybrid map for game 3. What would you like to see?
Pratt was doing a little bit better that round. I think they had some successful pushes. I'm honestly just... I don't think I'm looking for anything in particular. I'm just curious to see what the lineup will be for the Reavers here, because it seems like we're changing things up a little bit, kind of messing around with some setups and seeing how things work here. So
I was actually asking you what map you'd like to see, but that's fine.
Well, a map. It's for
hybrid.
Hybrid.
So. I don't know. Personally, I'd love to see Kings Row.
Kings Row is always fun,
but Pratt would have to pick it, so we'll see what they pick. I think it's a toss-up between, what is it? It's Kings Row Midtown and what's another hybrid map? I can't even think of one.
I would like to see Midtown. I feel like we see a lot of Kings Row.
We do see a lot of Kings Row,
and I know you just want Kings Row because of the
Platt strat.
I
really want Kings Row because of the Platt strat, and you can do it now. May's back in the game. With this recent patch, May was reintroduced to the game after being banned because of a bug that Kiriko could produce because of May. But Kiriko's on the battle pass; they can't ban the new hero, so they had to remove May from the game while they fixed the bug with Kiriko. And so, but it's back, and we can now see if the Reavers will, if Kings Row is the option, we'll see if they can pull off the Platt strat. But unless it's Silent Storm or Temperance, I don't see it happening. I know Fwaki does not like Reinhardt. So.
No.
And yeah, like we touched on, once again, just want to reiterate that way
we
people know.
lost a follower.
We lost a follower?
We lost
84 again.
Wow.
What?
Jade, this is because of you.
Don't say that.
No, it's fine.
Come on,
You guys
guys.
had to make fun of Reinhardt, did you?
Yeah, I know. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You know what? Reinhardt's great, guys. We love Reinhardt. We're huge Reinhardt supporters.
I too love Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff, David Hasselhoff. Because Reinhardt says that in one of his lines, so that's why I was bringing it up. Like we said though, this is the last game of the regular season. We'll be taking a break next week and going to the playoffs, and we will see Midtown.
Hey, let's go.
And it looks like we will have Fwagi on tank, KC and Mavo on DPS, and Bluehound and Keylime on support.
Okay, so we are seeing a different lineup again.
Yeah, and we're going to actually see both subs in this game. Both Bluehound and KC are the subs for the Overwatch team, and they will, excuse me there, they will be here on this team. So it's nice to see them get some playing time. I know that they don't get rotated in too often, so it's nice to see. It's nice to see them in.
Yeah.
You and I actually back a few weeks ago we went down to Kansas City, or not Kansas City. We went down to Kansas for a LAN tournament for Overwatch 2, and Jade and I, the casters tonight, were privileged to be able to be on a secondary team that we brought along. That included both KC and Bluehound.
Yes, the famous cream team.
Yeah, the infamous cream team. We actually have medals. We were second place out of 3 academy teams.
Yeah,
and so we got medals. So that's sitting on my desk in the GC. Alrighty, so we'll see the Reavers on defense first. Like I said, Zarya got nerfed, so a little bit worse than she used to be. Nothing like damage-wise or anything changed, but it's all about that energy generation. So she has less of an ability to generate energy now, and more like invulnerability or vulnerable periods. We'll see Pratt run the Junkrat, Pharah, Mercy, Orisa, and I think Moira, but I wasn't sure on the other support. No, it's an Ana instead. So Casey's gonna fall to the Pratt Junkrat. The Immortality Field's gonna come out already, and Floggy's just pushing in with that Zarya, seeing if she can't get a kill. Must have not been able to get anything out of value though. The Pharah is going to peek right over the train. She's actually going to run out of boost and fall down onto the opposing side here. Bluehound's going to get caught out though by the enemy Pharah, and that's going to be 2 down already for the Reavers. Keylime trying to beam someone down, not going to be able to happen. Foggy's too low. Keylime's out of energy, so she can't actually heal Foggy, and that's going to be maybe an overcommitment there by the Barrage, but that'll be a cap for Pratt here. And we're going to see the Reaver switch it up. Yep. Obviously, this is not what's happening, but I always love it when it happens. And I see somebody playing a character that I like to play, and I always want to what I call an ego challenge, where I want to show that I am, the air quote better character, and so I will swap to their character. This is definitely not what's happening here. I want to point that out because I love doing that myself, at least in quick play. So we're gonna see Foggy push in by herself, and actually gonna fall for that. Can Keylime, or I don't think anyone can really get too much value here for the Reavers. Keylime will find a kill onto the enemy Ana. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Keylime's back in the backline by herself. Casey trying to hold this front line. All it takes is that Orisa to hit him one time and he's down. He's gonna go for the healing ball from this Moira. He will get a little bit of healing off of that while Keylime pulls back to the rest of her team. Mavo's gonna try to fight this. Oh, the hip fire headshot onto the enemy Pharah. Player number 6, Bob's gonna come out. He's gonna get, I think, javelined in the middle of his sprint. It doesn't matter though, because it's gonna create a lot of space here for the Reavers to be able to work with. The amplification maker is going to come down. Casey's going to find a railgun shot onto the Ana. The damage ball is going to find the Moira. Pharah will find a kill onto Casey though. The javelin, yeah, the javelin. Yeah, Foggy hit the javelin onto the midair Pharah. Mavo's going to find a kill onto the enemy Junkrat, and the Reavers definitely are looking to hold this. Foggy's really pushed up here. She's going to use Terra Surge. Can she find a kill? No, she's going to get really low. She's got to back out of here now. She does have some support from Keylime, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think. Ooh, Mavo's going to find a dynamite kill onto the Pharah. Mercy's going to go for the red. She's one shot. Can they finish her off? They can. Mavo's going to find the Junkrat as well, and Foggy will finish off the Mercy. Nobody of Pratt from the cart. Pharah will go down to the Coalescence from Moira of Keylime. Keylime will find a second kill on the enemy Ana. Bluehound will finish off Orisa, and that's going to be another team fight win for the Reavers. That was a really long fight.
Yeah. If you think Ryan is bad, then what do you think about Ball? Okay.
Okay, Ball might... It's so interesting. I think there's a lot of tanks that are definitely bad right now in Overwatch 2. I think Doom, Ball, and Ryan are all 3 very big ones. Just due to the fact of they don't provide nearly as much value as the other tanks. They're more disruption. Ooh, Junkrat's gonna find a kill onto Bluehound.
186, guys. We're 4 away from our follower goal. So come on, give us a follow. Let's get to 190 before the playoffs hit here.
Yeah, and something I want to point out, Casey's going to find a kill on the enemy Ana, which is really big. But something I wanted to point out, Foggy lived for like 3 seconds on 1 HP. Like, I didn't like want to like say anything, but she lived for so long on 1 HP. Casey went for that kill on the Farah just a few seconds ago as well, but wasn't able to find the railgun shot. Keyline will fall to the Junkrat mines. Foggy's pushed up quite a bit by herself, and Bluehound's going to get caught out again. Oh my gosh. How does she live so long at 1 HP? I know she had more HP than it said, but that was all over health. How does she live for so long at like a normal... Well, the damage ball from Moira is going to find the Farah. I didn't even know where she was. Ooh, 3 kills from Pratt's Junkrat with the Riptire. It'll find Keyline, Mabo, and Casey. And Foggy's the only one left here on the front lines to defend. She's got to pull out. I would just Javelin Spin out of here if you can.
Yeah.
While you use Javelin Spin, while it's active, you have a speed boost. Or increased movement speed, so I would have just used that to get out because that's a huge stagger. This Reiver squad's gonna have to wait now before they can push in again.
Pratt got 2nd checkpoint, giving them more time and a better respawn.
Yeah, and if the Reivers really need it, they can send out Bob right now. But Foggy has made it back to the team. That amplification matrix is there for the. Ooh, Dynamite's gonna find a good hit onto that Junkrat. Farah is behind. She's looking for a barrage. I can hear her footsteps. She's right above where the Reivers are right now. Foggy's trying, or Keyline's trying to keep him away. Foggy's gonna go down while using Terra Surge. She's not gonna find any kills for it. Mercy will go down by the hands of KC. He's got the overclock, doesn't use it, and misses his railgun shot. Bluehound's up by himself right now. He's trying to heal himself. I don't know if he knows that the balls don't heal himself. Keyline, however, is going to pop the Coalescence and will find a kill onto the Junkrat. She's also going to find a kill on the Ana. She's going aggressive. She's going in hyper aggressive here. She will find that Ana. That Farah is still waiting above everyone else. She's got the ping on her. She's going to send the damage orb up to her. She will find another kill with the damage orb onto the enemy Farah.
Yeah.
And the Reivers have managed to stabilize. Bluehound's going to find the final hit on that Mercy. And yeah, the Reivers have managed to stabilize here. I honestly thought Pratt would have had a better push against the Reivers with just the numbers they lost. But and the sleep dart on Casey in the back as well. So Bob is active here. I know Overclock for Casey for the Sojourn is there. So we'll see a lot of ults probably be popped here in a few seconds.
Reivers are going to play defensively here. Yeah.
We've seen Bob throughout the game, so I don't really need to explain what happens with Bob. However, we haven't really seen Sojourn, which he did actually, it does seem like Casey did use the overclock. Sojourn to ultimate overclock, what it does is it rapidly generates the railgun charge while it's active, and the barrage will find a kill onto Bluehound. Bob's gonna come in the back line, so it's gonna kind of equalize the numbers here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. There will be a kill from Mabo's Bob onto the enemy Ana, one of the supports. But yeah, I don't know if the Bob was a good call there. It definitely stalled them for a while, which was decent. Casey's gonna find the enemy Junkrat. Can he find a kill onto him? He can't find the kill onto the Junkrat. And so we're gonna see what the Reivers can do here. He blew that mine up a little bit too early. That amp matrix is big though. That amp matrix will be able to find out that Junkrat. The Reivers are just gonna push in really aggressive now. Mabo with the soldier. His grenade is gonna find the enemy Mercy. And so with the last 30 seconds here, if the Reivers can get a stagger, especially onto this Orisa, or even the Ana, that'd be a huge pick for the Reivers. And actually, the Farah Pratt will go down, so one of the DPS will not be here for the start of the final fight. The Pratt is very, very close to this final cap here. Coalescence is online for Keyline. Can she find any value with Coalescence? She's gonna dodge the Javelin, so it still is the ability to be online here for Keyline. Immortality Field's gonna go down. Foggy needs some healing. Focus on the healers. Focus on healing with Coalescence. It's such a big healing ult. Barrage is going to come out from Farah. She's going to find nobody, but it will find damage enough for Junkrat to be able to finish him off. Keyline, only one left standing here for the Reivers. Can she stall long enough for her team to respawn? I don't think she can. She cannot. The Junkrat's going to find a mine kill. And the only one left here is Bluehound. Pratt will full cap on to Midtown, but they don't have any time left.
Yeah.
So a big thing here for the Reivers, if the Reivers manage to cap with more than a minute, Pratt has no time, and this round will only be able to end in a draw.
You can't tell my boy Hammond like that. Tired of this rain sign. Bro, you can't do Reinhardt bad like that. You can't do Reinhardt dirty like that.
Just play Sig and win. You know, Foggy does play a bit of Sig.
Yeah,
I could see her play some Sig
we
here.
do see Sig a little bit. So I
did get another bit from Reflex.
Not Zenyatta. Sorry, Zarya.
Yeah.
186, guys.
186.
Yeah.
4 more followers. We can get to that 190. Let's try to reach 190 before the end of the stream here.
Yeah, and this could be the final map. So get those follows in before we're done.
The Reivers win here. Gotta give us a follow. Gotta give us a follow.
And if you're not following already, just hit that button. It's free. Come on.
Yeah. Tell your friends to follow.
Yeah.
They can tune into to the streams too.
It's
watch some
much
enjoyable.
Just have it up in the background.
Yeah.
Jade, will you do something with your hair if they get to 190?
I will. I'm not cutting my hair. I wouldn't cut my hair. I wouldn't do any. I wouldn't dye my hair. I might
like Liberty spikes.
I could style my hair some way. I don't know what I would style my hair as. This is what I look like. What hairstyle would I look good with, chat? Come on, guys. Give me some good hairstyle ideas.
Just stay with us for the rest of the game. We didn't even see the game. We just have to talk.
Yeah, that wouldn't require me to cut my hair or dye my hair at all.
I think what you do is you turn into Knuckles the Echidna from Sonic and make it like big old spikes.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea.
So Casey's gonna fall into a Junkrat trap and he will go down. The Junkrat will get him before there's enough healing. Foggy's gonna find herself at about half health, but the supports here for the Reivers are able to easily top her up. Damage Orb gonna come in for Key Lime on the Moira. It's gonna find a good chunk of damage actually on the enemy Mercy. Not gonna be enough value yet. Something that the Reivers really should do is think about taking that high ground, especially with Mabo playing Soldier. Taking high ground would be a huge thing here. Foggy is at a good amount of charge. Casey is fighting in that tunnel by himself, and he's gonna fall to the to Zombob 1, the DPS, one of the DPS of Pratt. And Key Lime finds herself pretty low. Is gonna be able to top up the rest of her team. Blue Hound's gonna focus on healing the tank while Key Lime heals him. And Key Lime actually almost has Coalescence here. I did hear that Riptire come out. Ooh, 3 kills for Zombob 1 in the Junkrat with the Riptire. So that's gonna be a full reset here for the Reivers. Mabo needs to die quick, and he does. Yep, okay. He just lets himself die. He needs to reset. Good game sense though by Mabo. So we're gonna see the Reivers come back into this fight. Not many ultimates yet. They don't have them built. They're very, very close to having them, but they don't have them fully yet. Foggy really needs to get this charge up. Casey's going in. That's a good candidate for a bubble. Ooh, but Zombob is gonna find the Moira kill on Key Lime. So the Reivers have to back out. I mean, if you're just thinking smart here, you need to focus. You need to regroup. Zombob is really just like the hard carry here for Pratt. Huge value. Foggy has Graviton Surge online. We don't want to see it used. Like, do not use it right now. You have the half of your team. Mabo's gonna fall with the Pharah, and it seems like she's able to be found out by the. Why would you use Coalescence? Key Lime's gonna use the Coalescence. Gonna try to find a kill. I don't think anything's gonna happen just due to the fact that both supports were already alive for the Reivers. Key Lime's gonna go for the back cap. Just right next to him?
Yeah, trying to just stealth past them. That did get their attention away from the main push that could happen here.
I mean, the Reivers have to capitalize on this. If Key Lime's gonna go in and sacrifice herself, you have to capitalize if you're the Reaver squad. And Mabo's gonna find a kill onto Dragon Slayer, the Pratt's Ana. So this could be big if there's a... Ooh, Mabo's gonna find 2 actually. Both Zombob and Dragon Slayer are gonna go down. The Rez will come onto the Ana. Ooh, but the Death Blossom from the Pratt Reaper is gonna find 2, or 1 actually. It's gonna find the Immortality Field and the other one. And that'll be it, I believe. Yes,
guys,
it will.
I just want to say something. Chat is very upset about your Reinhardt slander.
Aidan, you really messed up.
Oh my god, they really are. Wow.
Like, you guys are not popular right now.
Actually, if we want to take it the other way, I think this is the most active chat's been, so I want to congratulate us on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be congratulating yourself for this.
Big grab, actually. That's going to find 1. There's going to be an even trade onto both teams here. Both will lose support. That's a huge kill, though, for Pratt. And this is actually, we didn't even notice, this is final fight. The Reivers might drop around here to Pratt on Midtown. They might be unable to completely take this.
Yeah, they have 2 seconds.
And that's
here.
it. I don't think they had OT.
Yeah.
That's it. The Reivers are going to lose against Pratt on Midtown 3-0.
Yeah, they were very good on the defense and the offense that round. They were able to just keep the Reivers at bay and just...
And I think one thing that didn't help, we haven't seen too much Midtown. And so maybe it was just the fact that they're not used to the map too much.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Kings Row. This is one of the few times we've seen Midtown, so maybe it's just something that
and I will say, I kind of expect the team coming into this next game to be the standard team. I think they're done with the subs. I think they're just going to come in and try
they're going to bring in the big boys now.
Yep, I think they're done with the subs. I think they're just going to go in normal team.
I guarantee they bring the big boys in here.
Pink pigtails. I'm not dyeing my hair. I do pigtails.
Did you say you were thinking about dyeing it?
No.
We can get the
you're not dyeing
it. Pink spray.
I do. I don't know if I want pink temporary spray in my hair. So I would curl my hair. I would do some pigtails.
So with the conclusion of Game 3, we'll also see the farewell to the Trinity Valley squad. They've got their match coming up in a few minutes. So we wish them good luck here in their match tonight.
We are very sorry. I am very sorry on Aidan's behalf that he was dissing on Reinhardt so much.
That's the thing, though. You have to know how to play Ryan to make him valuable.
Well, it seems like Trinity Valley knows how to play Ryan, and they're very upset at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so does Dopey. So, if you want to play Reinhardt, play Reinhardt.
I can never get away from Dopey. He's everywhere.
He is everywhere. Dopey is indeed everywhere. Is Dopey sub? Dopey, are you sub to us?
Yeah, Dopey, are you following?
You spend a lot of time in the Iowa Western.
Money.
You spend a lot of time in the Reivers Discord server and on Twitch with us. Do you have you sub yet?
I actually think this is the first time we are seeing the Reivers go into a game 4.
I actually think you're right.
Stream.
I think the only games that we haven't streamed are games that they've lost or that they've lost rounds. This is the first time we see a game 4.
Yes.
And this is the Reivers map pick. You know what I really want to see? I want to see Rialto. Or Havana, or whatever one it is. Because Rialto and Havana are on the league's map selection list to be able to be picked. It's not. It's Route 66. I already know by the music. Dang it! So, the reason... And we will see the normal team setup. We figured. Yeah. They want to finish this one now. Like I said, one thing that a little bit of an oversight, the league has Rialto or Havana. I can't remember. I think it is Rialto. But they have Rialto as an escort option. Rialto currently isn't enabled for quick play and competitive play in this game. It has some stuff coming in Overwatch 2. So Kings Row has a whole secondary section that's not in game because it's being used for PvE. Rialto and Havana are currently being finished on the PvE side, so they're currently not in the game. And so although they aren't in quick and competitive, they're still able for custom games. So we could actually see if somebody were to pick it for Game 4. We could see a map that's not allowed in Overwatch right now as one of the options.
That is crazy.
It's super funny to me. It's something that I realized because the Reivers haven't had a lot of Game 4s. So it's something I realized while looking at the rules a while back. So, all right. We'll see the Reivers on defense here first on Route 66. The Junkrat will come out, which is not surprising. And enemy Orisa will also be out. And Orisa seems very popular. Ooh, Temperance already. He's going to find the railgun shot onto the Honest. The Mercy Res is already come in. Silent Storm is going to find a kill onto the enemy Junkrat. And Reaper's one shot. Yep, he'll go for that one as well. So this should be a team fight win. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Silent Storm actually going to come up with 3 kills. Keyline will finish off the enemy Orisa. We're going to see a Javelin Spin Fortify battle between Orisas. And that'll be a team kill for the Reivers.
Yeah.
Some good old percentages. Temperance is halfway to overclock.
Jade,
I think most are halfway over.
D6 Warrior says pink chalk is an option. Or we got a Jason Momoa type hairstyle.
Do a Jason Momoa type hairstyle.
Well, here's the thing, everybody. He's not doing anything until we get 200 followers.
Yeah, that's a good
point.
He can't do anything.
Exactly. We'll think about what I'll do when we reach 200 followers.
Exactly.
The Jason Momoa one, that is up there, though.
Tell your friends that aren't watching to just come and follow right now.
Exactly.
Because it has to happen during this stream.
I will come on stream fully drenched in water.
What?
That's it. I feel like that's Jason Momoa. Every time I see his hair, it's just fully back, straight, and drenched in water.
Ooh, the pulse bomb is going to be stuck onto the Mercy. And yeah, while we were talking about that, Reivers again with another team fight win. So the pulse bomb will find a kill on the Mercy. If you're Pratt, just back up. You're still in spawn, just back up. There's no point. And Temperance is going to find the railgun shot onto the on it. May is going to come out. She just been re-enabled into the game. She's going to find a kill onto Key Lime. And wow, the May is really actually smart with her placements of walls and where she's playing. Temperance is going to get. Ooh, Temperance is going to be chased down by the Reaper, but he's going to go back through the disruption zone of the disruption shot area. And Foggy's in the front line, just getting healed by Maverick, the Lucio, so not much healing coming out, but Temperance with a headshot on the Ursa is gonna fish her off. The Reefers are able to hold off again against Pratt. This is the furthest they've pushed this map. They've pushed 7 meters. So if this is the furthest they get coming into attack for the Reavers, they have to play on top of the payload the whole time. Ooh, Terra Surge gonna come in, gonna hurt a lot.
We're seeing a Kitsune rush now, just to help kind of back everyone off.
Yeah, and that's it for the team fight there. So that's another 10 seconds saved off the map while everyone waits to respawn. The double pulse bomb kill from Silent Storm. 3 kills from Silent Storm. Oh yeah, it was obvious, but Silent Storm with 3 kills there in the front line by himself. That's just another 30 seconds basically shaved off the board.
They're playing like they're angry.
I think they are. I think they are angry. The Blizzard's going to come in from May, and Silent Storm's going to get found out. Vloggy's going to get frozen up, so she must have not had that Fortify online. It's going to be a team fight win. Well, man, maybe. You know, Temperance could kill everyone, I guess. But no, that'll be 5v1 for Temperance. He's not going to take that. He's smart enough to know to back out.
And we do have a couple ults online, though, I believe.
Yeah, it did look like some were probably online there. I think, in Pratt side-wise, I think Nano Boost is probably online. Death Blossom's definitely there. We're going to see if the Reavers can do anything. I know that the beat for Lucio is there. Temperance has that railgun shot. Can he find a hit? He's going to. We'll find the headshot on the Death Blossom ring. Reaper. Terra Surge is going to bring everyone back in that's trying to leave. And I think that's going to be OT over. Yes, it will. The total end of it, Pratt is able to push about 45 meters or 54 meters of this payload.
I told you don't be rude.
So yeah, Pratt's able to get a good push towards the end of that game. Maybe the Reavers got a little bit overconfident and pushed up too far, and just weren't able to hold off any ults that Pratt threw at him. And that's, I think, what happened. We definitely saw that.
I will give props to Pratt's May.
Yes,
their walls were very well placed.
I want to give a big I want to give a big call out or a big shout out to the opposing Pratt, the May / Junkrat player. Has definitely been like the hard carry for this Pratt team. If something's going wrong or if you need someone to open up a fight, you know, what is his name, Zombot or whatever. He's your guy.
Yeah.
Zombomb is your guy for Pratt to start a fight and to clutch up when you need someone to clutch up.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good plays out of him tonight.
Yeah, there's been a lot of hero plays from him. He's been able to really turn the fights around for Pratt when they need it. So,
how are we on followers? Still 196?
186.
186. Sorry. Be great if we could be at 196.
I'm sure what we're clipping here. I'm guessing your hair stuff.
We're not clipping my hair. I'm not cutting. I will draw the line at cutting.
I think he means Twitch clip.
Twitch clip, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like I said,
can you find it? Can you find a headshot? I have a big Twitch chat in front of my face, but I would have been able to see the kill feed. Temperance or Silent Storm actually on the Widowmaker, not able to find a kill. Temperance is going to find the railgun onto the Mercy. Silent Storm will find the sniper shot onto Mercy to finish her off. So if you're Pratt, you leave. You leave now. You back out of this. And that's not what they're doing. Silent Storm is going to find a headshot onto the opposing Pharah. Diva's going to fall. He's going to go for the headshot, not going to find it. And that's effectively it. Like, Pratt has one final fight here, and if they lose it, it's game. So we'll see if they can come back here. Temperance is going to find the kill on the Diva. Temperance will fall, though, to Zombomb. So like I said, you know, if you need someone to help a little bit and clutch up a fight, look at him. Foggy is going to find the Mercy right after she reses Zombomb. So it's going to be the Junkrat and the Ana. Like I said, this is it. In my opinion, I don't think there's anything here that Pratt can do to win this. You're looking at 5v2 the rest of this game. I think it's over. Silent Storm, Foggy, both with kills. Diva's back to try to fight this. She's going to defense matrix the Javelin throw, but not the spin. And it's just a baby Diva left. That's going to be game. So the Reivers will take a win 3-1 against Pratt Community College.
Yeah.
And we
saw the squad, just their base squad come out. And this doesn't shock me. I think Zombomb was
popping off. He definitely was the hard carry for this Pratt team.
I gotta say,
Blizzard was huge.
The May was a big pick for.
Oh my gosh! Look at that Blizzard value. That was 4 people in that Blizzard. Alrighty, so that'll be the final game of the regular season here for the Reivers. We're gonna see the Reivers win against Pratt Community College 3-1, and so that'll finish the season off, I believe, 5-2.
And remember, playoffs start on the week of November 28th, so please go ahead and give us a follow. If you have Twitch Prime, go ahead and give us a Prime sub. It's fully free. If you want, you can also pay for a sub. It's $5, or gift a sub if you already have a sub and just want to support the channel. And you can gift a sub.
If you got Twitch, I mean, I'm pointing at my phone, but if you got Twitch, you know, you can, or if Amazon Prime, you can link it with your Twitch and get a free sub.
Yeah, and for an interview tonight, we've got Ian,
the head of the esports program,
our coach here. So we'll go ahead and get Ian.
Squeeze him in. We're gonna. We'll just squeeze him in. We'll just squeeze him in.
They don't need to see me.
We want to take these off. We'll take these off. You can hear him fine. Alrighty.
All right.
Final game of the regular season. How you feeling?
It's been a long season. 7 weeks, 5 days a week, basically. I mean, it just makes for a really busy time of the year.
Yes.
And we got another one coming up this spring, but first we got playoffs. So.
Yeah. And going into playoffs, how you feeling?
Feel good. I mean, one thing it was kind of a little goal of mine to try to have every team make the playoffs and be represented fully in every title. And with Overwatch concluding tonight, that pretty much wrapped up everything. So we got at least somebody representing in every title.
That's awesome.
So,
Jade, you got any questions for him?
In terms of statistics, like how well is each team doing right now in?
Well, as an overall department, that was our 85th win of the season. So we've definitely been very positive in that front. A lot of our game, I mean, we've had some losses, but I count every game that we play intramurals all the way top to bottom. So. Some of our players have struggled this year, but they've developed over the semester. But we have several titles that are looking to do some good things in the playoffs. So we're looking forward to it.
Okay. Awesome.
Trying to get something else to ask. So this is your second semester of doing esports. Just I kind of want to ask your overall thoughts and how everything's going. Between these 2 semesters going forward.
Yeah. Well, I think that I have to remind myself a lot that we're a first-year program. Like, it's very easy to just remember what we accomplished last semester with our Smash National Champion and a runner-up gunfight, and then several other titles that did really well in making the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But I have to remind myself that whenever we're competing and still developing, that this is only our first year. Like, we're still in our second semester. A lot of our titles are playing in their infancy season, with Mario Kart being a new developmental title. With Halo being also development. So there's a lot of things that our league has done, which we've been fortunate to be a part of and be able to grow on it.
And with, you mentioned a little bit national championships or national champions of Smash last year. Do you have any thoughts on how that's going to look this year?
Well, it remains to be seen. I guess is a good way to put it. It would be foolish to say that our Gunfight team's not going to be in contention again. I mean, we've played the top 8 teams in the country already in the regular season, and we've been fortunate enough to come out on top. So, but we got to target the side of Texas on our back now, and we just got to be ready to play. But that one's going to be an exciting one. Depends on how the bracket builds out and everything. We should get a first round bye with a team not playing. So, and then Mario Kart, we have 3 players that are undefeated, which you too.
That's us. Let's go.
Let's go. So with 3 players undefeated, I have very high expectations with Mario Kart, especially now that they could be split in the bracket and then basically control their destiny all the way to the semifinals. And then, I mean, as a coach, it would be great to have all 3 of you guys make the semifinals.
Yeah.
And then basically it's like, no, I just sit back and let you guys beat up on each other. We'll be happy one way or the other. So,
any other teams that you think will have a good shot?
Halo's got a pretty strong run at it. They got a couple of really tough teams that they're going to have to get past. So Southwestern Oregon is going to be a really tough opponent, and then same with Hutch as well. And Hutch is undefeated, so that's not surprising. But really, top to bottom, like our open Smash players have a good chance of doing something interesting. Mav is actually going to be playing in a match here in about 20 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
So in his final game of the season, if he wins, he could clutch a spot in the playoffs too. So,
gotcha.
So yeah, there's a lot of excitement on the individual titles. Our Hearthstone team actually has been beating up on each other all season because there's only 2 in the intramural sector. But I mean, it's offering a lot of encouragement for next semester, because next semester we're intending to put those guys in the invitational, and it's going to be interesting.
Gotcha. And I don't think we have any other questions for you. Bill, you have anything that we should ask him? Or
how many gym badges do you have so far?
Yes, I'm sure that's been brought up, that I am an avid Pokemon fan, been for 26 years. I bought my first game ever. We were talking about this the other day, like what our first games ever that was bought for us. Pokemon Red was mine, because I was thinking about that. Like I had Super Nintendo games, but they were always like me and my brothers, so it was ours. Pokemon Red was my first game that was mine.
I think Yellow was mine.
Yeah. So.
Also, we made it to 187 followers.
Ooh, 187.
Alrighty.
If we got up to 200, Jade was going to dye his hair pink.
I never agreed to dye my hair pink.
No, you agreed to it.
No.
It's not happening, so it doesn't matter if you agreed to it or not.
Whoa.
I'm optimistic with the playoffs getting ready to start. We can get 200 pretty soon.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all of our friends that we've made over this season. I know a couple of shout outs that I'll give to Trinity Valley on playing them in the regular season in our Overwatch, and
they were all through the Twitch chat tonight.
Yeah.
Supporting tonight. And then Iowa Central also meeting them in person in the tournament, and then playing them regularly now. I mean, those are the kind of relationships that I try to instill with you guys. It's not, yes, it's nice to win. It's nice to have 85 wins and potentially 100 going in, or 1 year with the playoffs and everything. But ultimately, it's being respected as that program that doesn't have the toxicity, doesn't put up with it, and plays positive.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think that'll be it. And like Ian said, playoffs are soon. 28th.
Yeah,
28th.
Week of the 28th. Playoffs start. You'll be able to watch all that action here.
Yeah.
So.
But no, thank you for coming on.
Hey, you bet.
It's been a fun season for sure.
Hey, I appreciate you guys doing this. I appreciate you guys all season. Now the reward, we get a little Thanksgiving break. And
yes,
get
we
after
do.
it.
Alrighty, so that'll be it tonight for the Twitch stream and the it for the regular season.
Yeah. We hope to see you here back on the week of the 28th, starting on the 28th.
Yeah. I was Aidan.
I was Jade.
We still are that
we are
people, but
yeah.
yeah, we were casters for tonight. Thank you for coming out. Don't forget Twitch. Don't forget to follow to the Twitch. Don't forget to sub. And we will see you back coming up in 2 weeks or a week and a half or however long it is.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.